All right, hello, everyone.
Hello.
All right, we are back on Phoenix Wright Justice for All. We're on episode 2, which is Reunion and Turnabout. What happened last time? Maya killed the dude.
Yep. Straight up murdered him.
So basically what happened was she was channeling this victim of a car crash who was supposedly responsible for the deaths of like 13 or 14 patients at a surgery clinic. She basically crashed her car because she was too tired afterwards and died. And the surgeon whose clinic she was working at was a total douche canoe and decided to channel her so that she could write her confession about how it was all her fault that the patients had died and all that.
Total ass.
Yeah, so she murdered the shit out of him. Unfortunately, like, yay, good girl power, but also she was in Maya's body, which is the issue.
Freaking ouch.
Yeah, so because Maya was supposedly channeling her when she killed her, and the laws have not apparently caught up to spirit channeling, which, you know, fair, neither have ours, it's an issue. So Maya's on trial for murder, and the last thing that we saw on stream last time was that Mia was being channeled by Maya, and she told us that Maya couldn't have been channeling because she was having a dream during it. So, I think that we can get going. We know that we have a new prosecutor who's Von Karma's... Okay, predecessor's the wrong word. Successor.
Pupil? Okay.
Child?
Sure, yeah.
We do know it's his child.
Spring.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we
Spawn.
can go ahead and get started.
Am I anybody else besides Phoenix yet? I think I'm just Phoenix, right?
You're just Phoenix, yeah. We've taken
Okay.
everyone else. We'll see if we remember who we were.
Yeah, that's the big
I know
challenge.
I'm Maya. I'm Maya.
You're Maya, and I will be playing our new prosecutor. We'll see. Well, I sat here like 5 minutes before stream going, I didn't think of a voice. This should be interesting. So,
Elmo it is.
yeah, there we go. So let's get started. Yeah, the new prosecutor's just Elmo.
I don't think I could handle that.
Prosecutor Elmo!
Okay. Anyway.
Oh god, June 21st, 9:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Oh, excuse me.
Neat.
What? Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean?
No, I heard it's his successor this time.
Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, so all he... Wow, I can't read today. So he could win.
That's a mood, man.
It's Tuesday.
He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. That's how you know he cheated.
Yeah.
Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts.
Well, we know one of them. So, I'm gonna do a quick catch-up for anyone who wasn't watching us play the last game. This guy murdered a dude. So basically, we haven't seen Edgeworth yet, but he was our prosecutor last game. We found out he had a fairly traumatic childhood because he saw, or he didn't really see it. He sort of saw it.
He was present for.
He was present for it. So basically, he and his dad and a bailiff were in an elevator together, got stuck, and his dad died in the elevator because one of them shot him. So we found out Edgeworth needs therapy, and all of this possibly could have been avoided if he'd gotten it. But basically, we found out later that Manfred von Karma had killed Edgeworth's father because Edgeworth's father was a defense attorney who had pointed out that he had falsified evidence. So that was sort of a black mark on his record. So he shot a dude for it and killed him, and then happened to raise his son the rest of the way. So it sort of explains where Edgeworth came from. But yeah, so he was a really nasty dude, and now we keep alluding to the idea that he's dead because we keep alluding to the fact that every time we get someone guilty, they are on trial for, death row. So yeah, there's the catch up. We hate this man. He was scary.
Yeah.
I don't like him, and his accent killed me, so
Yeah, I'm not doing an accent.
have fun. It
Yeah.
was Germanic Russian. Something like that. I don't know.
Did you read this line?
No, not yet.
Okay.
And now his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be.
I actually have a
Yay.
reason not to do an accent, but I'll tell you guys afterwards.
Oh,
So I
okay.
don't ruin anything.
Okay.
It's no good.
Let's see. I'll do it. Mystic Maya.
Guess who it is?
My
Yep.
baby.
It's the baby.
Anyway.
That's you.
Oh, Pearly! I just saw you on screen and I'm like, oh yeah, I have to acknowledge your presence.
I'm
You
cute.
showed up. Thanks for coming all this way.
I was really worried about you.
Hey, where's your mother? Did you come together?
Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. She's a slave driver.
That's rough, buddy. Uh-huh. Then you came all by yourself?
Yep,
Are you like 5?
I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Wait, you're 8. Okay.
Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not. I ran.
Oh my god.
She floated.
I can't. Oh my. It takes 2 hours by train. Oh man.
This 8-year-old just walked that far.
Okay,
Her mom is
this
gonna
abuse.
Kill us.
Pearly, what about the train?
What's a train?
Oh my god. I give up.
Sheltered!
It's time, isn't it?
I feel like my pearl voice has just moved around my mouth a few times. It's fine.
But also,
Same.
there's no
I don't know.
fucking way. Sorry.
You're good.
I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma.
Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that?
Yes, Edgeworth. Oh, he's Nick's rival and boyfriend. I mean, that's debatable. Allegedly. I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was scorchingly fierce. Wow, was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end, with lots of tension. You know, the good kind. It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life, wink.
I'm still not over how this child, who literally the only form of transport in her entire town is the train, doesn't know what a fucking train is. Anyway,
That's real sad.
Maya, please don't mention that name ever again.
Huh. But why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know.
Oh, you broke up?
He's gone, and he's not coming back.
He
He did.
died.
Wait, what?
He's a dramatic
wait
ass
a
bitch.
second. What's that supposed to mean?
Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom.
What a bailiff
Thanks,
voice.
Bailiff Elmo.
I know. Look, everyone is Elmo until proven otherwise.
Let's
That's my way of
go.
life.
Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Then why the fuck did we bring it up?
Right.
Just
Nick.
It's okay to talk about your feelings. Apparently not.
June 21st, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
All right, we ready for this?
Oh, snap. Wait, who's the judge again? Is it me?
You're the judge, because I'm prosecutor.
Oh, okay.
I cannot do
Court
both.
is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared?
Oh my god.
Oh, damn.
I love her.
This kid. The split second I saw her, chef's kiss, beautiful.
And now it's time to yell stomp on me. All right, Mr. Wright, are you prepared?
Uh-huh. Yeah, Your Honor. Who's mad at me?
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct?
No, I'm nervous around everybody. Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma?
I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy.
Oh my god.
Francisco with a Z.
Who fucking introduces themselves as a prodigy? That's some grade A bullshit.
That's maybe we don't understand because we're not prodigies.
Yeah. Yeah, we wouldn't know.
Just stupid. I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason.
Why?
Revenge.
Oh god.
Oh, damn. Oh, she got a whip. Run.
Revenge? Is that her father, Manfred von Karma? Because if it is, shit.
If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can.
I'm gonna use it.
Oh!
I'm talking.
Fucking whip him?
Yep.
What?
If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Hey, quick question, what the
Arrest
fuck?
her!
Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. Thank you. How is this allowed to...
Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I love her so much.
Oh, damn. We got a dominatrix in our hands. Prosecutor Von Karma, please. Opening statement, please. Oh my god, I don't want that.
Those of Von Karma blood only have one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Watch. I can sit. I can talk. I am perfection at talking.
Same. Very well. What is the defense's position?
Your Honor.
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
Yes?
I can do this.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
I'm scared, yo.
Self-defense?
Sir, you went to law school. Please tell me you know what that is.
A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but the defense stands by the the defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because you plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone.
How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness.
You're damn right that's how I want to play it, bitch. She's just as scary as her father. Father like daughter, I suppose.
Oh, Gumshoe's our first witness. This should go real well.
Oh no, she's gonna just fucking like steamroller him and he's just gonna cry and I feel
You're
bad.
gonna die. You're gonna die again.
Witness, your name and occupation.
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ah!
Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. I don't give a shit about your feelings.
Yes, sir. Ma'am. If everyone would please look at this map. As you see here, there's a squiggly line and some rectangles. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked. Yeah, and then at the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there?
Cult stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. They were channeling a spirit, sir. You know, with a Ouija board or something. I don't know. Channeling a spirit.
That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor.
I wonder why.
I'm so close to death I wouldn't know. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, some shit went down. Gunshots were heard from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and, vandalism and rushed into the room. And that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? That's hella sus. I believe this is one of those most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. It's a long word.
All right, we got the floor plans.
Wee. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that.
Stop wasting my time then.
What if I want to waste your time?
Yeah.
Riddle me that.
All right, first testimony.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest, so it was like freaking overkill. That wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
Looks like we're gonna have to press this one.
I fell asleep. I mean, the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
All right, we got our
You
autopsy
think
report.
it accurate?
After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank.
Oof. That must suck.
Yeah. I mean, he ended up dead, so I think that would
Yeah,
suck anyways.
True. The court accepts this into evidence, Mr. Wright. You may question the witness.
All right, we ready for cross-ex?
Woo!
I'm gonna take
the
a
direct
look.
cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir.
Let's take a look at our evidence really quick. So we have our guide map of Fey Manor, the Mangatama, which isn't gonna do anything, another newspaper clipping, a folding screen, the key, that is not what I meant to hit, the floor plans, and the very, very short autopsy report.
That's so
Really
short.
quick. Oh, Francisca's 18.
What
Oh
the
my god.
So she's
You do
Maya's
not
age.
look 18.
Alright, let's start pressing.
Okay.
I'm not
then.
over the fact that she's fucking.
I'm scared, yo.
She's terrifying. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
It was the victims.
Why did he bring a pistol into a summoning?
The victim.
Because there might have been a Ouija board and we don't F with that.
Then
you
don't
never
channel
know.
a ghost!
Okay, but you could summon Satan or an actual, like, succubus or I don't know. Anyway.
Oh my god. The victim. Now, why would he have?
I'd like to point out, having the pistol obviously did not help this man in any way, shape, or form.
Yep.
Well,
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying...
I was thinking. I think it's pretty important the fact that he had a pistol. Because who fucking brings a gun to a channeling?
If you're
Yeah.
not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
fingerprints. There were fingerprints. Along with the victims. Yeah. The defendant, Maya Faye's, were also on the grip, sir.
That looks real bad.
It's a big oof. So, the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. I see.
I walked right into her hands there. Her hand, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her hands.
I don't know why that sounded funny when I was reading it.
No, I felt that. The shot was fired from point blank range.
Point blank, huh? So, about how far away is that?
In your face. It's like anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away.
And how do you know he was shot at point blank?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
Oh boy. Yeah. Excuse
pretty cool.
me.
If you want to do a drinking game and die, take a shot every time she says a variation of the word fool. You will be dead
Okay.
before we get to the intermission.
Gunpowder burn.
Powder burn. Oh, I can't talk.
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that's gets real hot, pal. Have you ever not shot someone? I feel like everyone in this room has, besides you. I mean, and there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
Now, wow, I never knew that. Live and learn, I guess.
Live and learn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But before the victim was shot, Slurry was stabbed in the chest.
Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with?
A knife? A fruit knife? I see. And whose knife was it? It looked like it belonged to the face, sir.
You mean he didn't bring in a gun and a knife?
Right. In case the gun don't work, he needs a knife. Of course, my face fingerprints were all over it.
F.
All over it, huh?
Dark. This does not look good.
What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Why do I always get the people that laugh weird?
The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. That was good for him.
How severe was the wound?
If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill.
Haven't you ever stabbed someone? I mean, well, the murderer uses a pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
I mean, come on, let's be honest. Why not just kill him the rest of the way if you killed him most of the way?
Yeah.
Are you sure
What?
he was stabbed first, then shot?
Yep. Sure as could be. Even though I wasn't there. Well, look at the wound and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Damn.
Grr, what a pain.
Don't they do weapons checks before they go into the court? Anyway, that's enough.
Do you want to be the poor underpaid security officer that tells her she has to put that down?
No, not really. Very, very good point. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Take a look-see. Very well, the court will accept this into evidence.
Alright, we have our pistol, murder weapon. It was Gray's, 2 shots fired, and bears Maya and Gray's fingerprints. And the knife.
A kind of knife.
The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
And the 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, this does not seem like an open and shut case. I mean, it does. Not, yes. I'm old!
Naturally.
This is going from bad to worse. I thought the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no... I am perfection, it's fine. After
I
all,
believe you!
there is no room left for doubt, is there?
That is quite true. Mr. Wright, I'm more scared of her whip than I am of you.
Yes.
Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? is the opinion of the court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be a good time to do so. This is your final chance.
It's a huge decision. I better think this through all the way.
We are going to save this really quick.
Yeah, let's do the smart
Because
thing.
we've done that
Yes.
before and failed. I don't
We're
think
smart.
we should plead justified self-defense.
Yeah, we gotta plead not guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know how we're not guilty, but she's not guilty.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled as a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor.
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
I have. The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Oh, excuse me.
Gonna whip you for that, bitch.
Nani? Oh, damn.
You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective?
Yeah? Yes, sir.
Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike.
Yes, sir.
Why? Why? Okay, but why would they expect us to like make a final decision without all of the information? This is bullshit.
Wait. No, see here, proceedings are run by me. Oh
Bitch.
yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give him your testimony. Oh wow.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
Gumshoe looks real happy to be saying this.
Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood.
And has a gigantic bullet hole in it.
It does. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Gonna call bullshit on that one since there's a gigantic bullet hole in it.
Uh-huh. Did they say they heard 2 gunshots?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's 2. So, this is the costume. Why nobody clean it? I mean, there's certainly evidence in the back of, in a back spray of blood on this. Ew. This piece directly links my fate to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Alright, well, there it closed.
Alright, Mr. Wright.
Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons. And blood splatter on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse?
What's wrong?
Yes,
You
it
seem to
can.
be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing.
Call him Nikki.
Why don't you say that to my face, bitch?
Yeah, sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating piece of
Let
evidence.
me see really quick on there. So there's blood splatters on it, but I don't have the note that there's a bullet hole in it. So we're going to press and see if we can't get an updated piece of evidence.
Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? The scary lady told me not to.
You're kind of scary today, you know, pal. I'm already scared.
I'm the scary one.
Come now, Mr. Wright. There is no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Even though we have a lady with a whip. Alright,
Jesus.
please stop glaring at me like that. Damn!
This
Damn,
man
boy!
has no spine.
Damn, Daniel! The costume that the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime.
Maya's costume? Bitch, this is what she wears every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like Mojo Jojo. She has like only that costume ever. Anyway, yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her.
I love how that was your explanation or your example out of all of the different characters that never changed their clothes. It was Mojo Jojo.
It was the first thing that came to me.
Anyway.
Honestly, if Mojo Jojo is not the first thing that comes to your mind, then how are you looking? Who are you? Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. It's like she has a change of clothes. She's not allowed to wear anything else. It's the uniform. She's talked about this. We've given her shit for how she dresses before.
Oh yeah.
As you can see, it's covered in blood.
No, I'd missed that part.
It's still on the costume. Are you sure it's not Maya's? No,
Thought you were going to say, "Are you sure it's not mine?"
I sneezed too hard that day. Anyway.
I should point
lab
out, like,
results, yeah.
do not sneeze with a bloody nose because you get something that looks a lot like that.
Ew.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Done that
Yeah.
before.
Fun fact about
Oh
me,
no,
though,
same.
Uh-oh.
is I've
Oh,
never had a
no.
bloody nose.
Oh, that's a
What?
nice fact.
Yeah.
God,
So I
yeah, you're
cannot
so
relate.
lucky. You're so lucky. I have problems. Anyway, so there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could get a gleam from this piece of evidence? Oh, excuse me.
It's purple.
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on.
Yes. Yes, Mrs. Von Karma is perfectly correct.
No. Now even the judge is on her side.
I need to get my wife one of those. Anyway.
God.
But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do?
We're gonna press further because otherwise we don't have any teeth to go into this with.
Yeah.
Yeah, like literally we need to just press him on this shit.
Yeah.
Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? Because I'm getting close to something that could be a semblance of helpful. There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Hole in the sleeve. There's a hole in the sleeve.
There is a massive fucking hole in the sleeve.
Fucking notice it, Nick. There must be something about this costume. I thought to look harder.
Jesus Christ, how blind are you, man?
It's real stupid.
Mr. Wright! There's a sleeve! I mean, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it. Anyway.
Looks like my time is up, so about the costume.
We're gonna say there's one little thing since we've been screaming at him about a hole in the sleeve.
Yeah.
Poke a hole in it!
Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What?
What?
What are you talking about, pal?
Von Karma does not seem too worried.
Where's this problem you're talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. The hole.
There's a hole.
Okay.
Take that.
I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
Tell us. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here.
Okay, your definition of tiny and my definition of tiny. Not the same.
Ah, a hole. That wasn't in the report.
The cloud.
The cloud.
Oh, whoa, hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Hold on. Are we just passing around this blood-soaked tunic that has a gunshot hole in it?
Apparently, and the judge is sitting there sniffing it, apparently.
That's weird. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. It's not like I'm a detective. Anyway. A hole that smells of gunpowder.
Seems legit.
Yeah, seems legit.
It looks like I found the hole I was looking for.
What I've been looking for.
You're on. The only logical
Sorry.
conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole.
Yeah, bullet hole. Order! This is a very grave matter. There's someone's in the grave. It's best we correct the court record first before doing anything else. Someone
Alright.
get a pen.
We now have details.
Thank God. Oh, sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. How did they examine all this shit and they don't see the hole? Like,
Is she actually
anyway.
smiling?
Oh no.
I have a feeling we've
I
got
like
set up
that.
right now.
What else is she doing?
Pull yourself
Yeah, I'm
together,
scared of her.
detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more.
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Yeah, well, I agree. It is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find more of a definitive problem with the evidence, then...
No way.
Yes way. Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. So this one time at band camp, alright, the defendant attacked and killed a person who without a doubt was not fighting back.
Gonna
But
check.
no offense,
Oh,
if
apparently.
I was being stabbed, I would fight back.
We're gonna go ahead and present. Oh. I think.
Huh?
No, they didn't change the controls on me. I just am stupid.
No, you're right.
Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Man, having you call me by my full name, it's kind of a weird feeling.
You're welcome. You
Thank
said that the
you.
client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
Then what, may I ask, is a bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean?
Well, you see, she
You
put up her
police.
sleeve and then she shot.
Mm.
Shot through her
hmm.
sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. I was asking a rhetorical question just then. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. This, is that what the... Is this what it means to not fight back? Struggle.
Ah, you're right. It seems you are correct.
Their brain cells are vibing.
If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
Would it? Would it, though? I don't think it does.
Would it?
Alright,
don't
the
know,
wind
man.
seems to be shifting. Yeah, more towards Bon Karma. What's with that? Are you finished yet now?
Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Oh, damn. Miss Von Karma.
It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
Oh. That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Oh, that's right.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No.
Oh, well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
How so? Ah,
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
you mean by myself?
Oh no.
You want me to put together the scenario all by myself?
Oh no.
Like it's my job? Ah!
Hmm.
Yes, sir, right away, sir. I don't know if I'm turned on or scared.
I know.
Sir!
This man.
During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun, and, yeah, the victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. And the defendant then picked up on the opening and took the victim's gun, and then the end. Yay! Did I do a good job? Do I get a cookie? This scenario you have put together does make sense, but my opinion's always easily swayed. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright.
On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
Yeah, please refrain from glaring at me like that. It's kind of weird. Now then, your crisscross applesauce examination, please. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest.
Really quick, because that. Let's see. Stabbed, then shot. Okay. We're still good. This is really confusing. Why do you need two different murder weapons?
I don't know, man. I don't know. He a tall man. He was very tall.
There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant.
That's what I say.
Added body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
She had to slam dunk. Like Michael Jordan. Alright, now that you mentioned it, yeah, I guess.
You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning? Mr. Phoenix, right! Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Kurain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
Yeah, but also, like, fucking, if we're gonna start talking about her changing during, like, channeling in court, I feel like it's not fair to charge her with anything.
Exactly.
You can't have it both ways.
I mean, you
We get
can,
angry now.
because it's still technically illegal. Just
Yeah.
because, you know, your laws haven't caught up. Just because what is right does not necessarily mean it's legal.
I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Kurain channeling technique.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
I agree. I mean, about what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. I was asleep. I'm sorry. Again. No, never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. I don't need to know things. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir.
So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him? I think it's right.
Yeah, but
Obvious.
if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad.
How badly hurt would you say he was?
Enough to spray all over the costume. Actually, I went to give blood the other day.
Oh, I can't wait for
Funny
this irrelevant story.
And afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy.
Don't you get a cookie or something when you donate blood?
Yeah, they're supposed to give you, because to get your blood sugar levels back up.
Like cookies and juice or something, right?
Yeah.
I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Yeah. Sorry. Irrelevant. I know. Well, the two were fighting. The victim took out his gun because he had one.
Where in the world did that pistol come from? His
The
pockets.
pistol store. Oh.
Checkmate,
It looks-
Mr. Right.
It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, specifically brought it for that. Oh wait, he bought it for that day. Whoa,
Mhm.
that's
What?
weird.
But a handgun?
Was this man going to kill Maya?
That's
Apparently.
weird. Got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder.
Okay, if it's a black market purchase, how do you know? Did they give him a goddamn receipt?
Apparently.
Right.
What is the
least
point
they
of
were
the black
sensible.
market?
At least they were sensible.
Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun?
for
We're not gonna ask.
It's the tax.
Was he taking precautions against something? Or someone?
The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Just like in that scene from Mulan, where he was 3 feet in front of.
So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then?
I'd like to point out, the avalanche did not happen like he thought it would. Obviously.
Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. And what Mushu would think if he were here. The two of them were already fighting when the shot was fired.
I'm really glad you weren't hurt.
Yeah, that had to have been a pretty close call.
Yeah.
The defendant then picked up on the opening and the victim's gun and ended it. Bam.
Maya has never fired a gun before in her life.
This is completely irrelevant, Nick.
Yeah.
She was
And no.
possessed. The victim had already taken it off the safety. Wow. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Not that you should try. I don't trust you.
Me? I wonder.
Please don't. Don't stop wondering.
Now, do you understand? Avant Karma's logic is perfect.
Nah.
His
Not
testimony certainly makes us look very bad. There's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it.
Okay, well, we've got to figure out. Let's take a look at our evidence again. So we have the folding screen with the bullet hole. We have the black key with the floor plans, the autopsy report, the murder weapon, the knife, and the clothes. Okay, so
Can we use the mystical eye thing to tell us if he's trying to hide something from us?
no, so we can't use that during trials. We can only use it during
Oh, shit.
investigation portions.
Yeah. Okay.
And recess?
No, we can't do it
Oh.
during recess either.
God damn it. Damn it. Alright. Of course the victim used the and two were fighting. Yes, it's victim. Yeah. It was too close. He missed. Yeah. I'm a rapper.
Shit, I don't know what the contradiction is. Okay. So she saw the
Is the
chance to go ahead.
the gun's not in evidence, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is.
So we have the gun, murder weapon. It was Gray's, 2 shots fired, and bears Maya and Gray's fingerprints.
Okay.
So nothing that he's saying contradicts at least that last bit, or the second bit.
Mhm.
So it's too early for us to bring up that we found a bullet on that foldable mat thing.
You mean the folding screen?
Yeah, not mat. Yeah, nothing.
I mean, the only I'm trying to figure out how we would use it.
Yeah.
So while the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. She then picked up the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. So the only thing I can think of is that it would be right here. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't know, man.
Also, how do people have a knife that is specifically to just fruit? Anyway.
I mean, I think that there's actual fruit knives. You know, like knives designed for cutting fruit.
Mhm.
Damn.
Because look
First
at
I know.
where the blade on that is.
Were they eating fruit inside of the
It's really,
place?
yeah, I mean, it's really weird that the knife is there anyways during the channeling.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like there's no way that we can address this, but I really want to know. Like, fucking first question, can you prove why he had it? Because that's real hella sus. Like, he
It
had a
is.
fucking
Mhm.
knife and a
It
gun,
is.
but they've alluded to the fact that he bought it for this. Like,
Mhm.
what the fuck? That's hella sus.
Yeah.
I don't trust him.
At one piece.
Yeah, I have no idea even where to start on this one.
Should we just present the bullet hole that we found?
During the
See
turn.
what happens.
Yeah, I mean, we can try it.
Yeah.
Victim took a shot. I think this is too early to present it, but you know what? We're gonna try it. Yep, too early.
Damn it.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Oh, sorry.
It does. I don't see anything contradictory.
Yeah, well, we fucked up. It's fine. Uh-huh, really?
Objection denied. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Right. Because you were Mr. Wrong just now.
Whoops, I didn't know so well.
Alright, so he took a shot, but it's because they were too close, he missed. I don't have anything that I can say says that. I mean, we have gunpowder residue on it, but we don't have anything that says that. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. I mean, I don't necessarily see an issue with that one either. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Victim used the last of his strength to fight back. Victim saw her chance to stab the victim. Alright, let's look at the autopsy report. Stabbed in the chest and then shot at point blank. Which... Ugh!
This is annoying as fuck.
I know, because there's so many options here, because... Give me a second, I'm gonna flip through some of these and see if stab wound didn't kill him. He was very dizzy. Victim took out his gun. Where did the gun come from? Real sus. The weapon was Gray's. 2 shots fired. There's Maya and Gray's fingerprints. I'm gonna try presenting this. I don't think it's right.
But better something than nothing.
It was not right.
Shit. Damn it. Almost. We almost got him.
Oh, Your Honor, the statement contradicts this evidence. I thought we were just gonna skip it since we knew.
Oh.
Oh yeah. It does. I don't see anything. You're wrong. Basically. Yes, objection denied. Again. Please don't do stuff you didn't know that you was getting into. Man,
Oops,
we
that didn't go
suck.
so well.
Sorry.
Are we gonna cheat? No.
We are cheating.
Okay, yay.
Okay.
I would like to point out this is officially the first time we are cheating.
This is the first time we are cheating.
Because
We've
we're
been
stuck.
good up until this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so we're
only
presenting.
other thing that we were being angry was the blue badger thing in that other time, where it was a
Shit.
very specific angle. Anyway.
Yeah.
So we're
Well, that's
presenting
true.
Maya's clothes on her being too close.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how this is an issue, but hopefully Nick will make a semi-coherent argument.
I'll make something
Let's
up, I
make a
guess.
sentence.
Missing the tiny hole in this costume will be the prosecution's undoing.
I,
Why-
whatever you say, sir. What do you mean?
Nick's like, oh shit, that was my outside voice. This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Would you like to explain?
Nah.
Please elaborate. I don't know what's happening. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. Oh. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Oh shit.
On the sleeve.
Am
I missing something?
Burn? Right. Same.
This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Oh, so I think that the issue is that the judge was saying that he smelled gunpowder. So we assumed that there was a burn. I think Nick is trying to say that there's no burn, so it couldn't have been point blank. So I see where he's getting from here, but also they did a shitty job of this one.
Yeah. Oh, I guess.
But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume.
So she was running away? That's a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. The opposite of point blank.
Dog.
Go ahead.
No, you good.
Oh.
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that?
Yes.
With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see.
Oh god.
In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
As if that was even possible.
Not entirely sure how it's not, but
According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. I don't think that's the move, though. Oh, apparently it's the move.
Well, then,
Oh.
that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There. That should satisfy even you.
makes a little bit less sense than the last one.
That does make an awful lot of sense. Not really, but okay. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here.
Because we already made two. Oh yeah.
Concentrate and think.
Okay, if we tell her it makes sense, she is going to win. So,
Yep.
something
It
must
doesn't
not make sense.
There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
There is.
I want to get murdered.
Flaw? Yo!
Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is.
Show me something that
God.
contradicts my explanation.
Oh, shit. Oh no.
We're gonna die.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking.
I assume this one has to be the folding screen. I might be wrong
Yeah.
here. But if it's only 8 inches off the ground, and she was about to make her shot, he'd be shooting up, not down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
This is a piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
What is that, a folding screen?
would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Air quote hole. Looks like you already knew what I was talking about.
Ah, who? Where? What? Where am I? What's my name? What year is it? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Because we all confused.
No, just you two.
Are these two really that clueless?
Yes!
The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground.
Order!
We're like
Order.
not talking any about positions here.
Yeah.
Like, there is a very good chance that after you stab someone with a knife, if you are both in a sitting position, that you would go back to a sitting position.
Yeah! This changes everything!
Does it?
I'm just gonna pretend it does.
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. Excuse me. Beginning. And the bullet hit his foldings, or hit this folding screen. It's not his, he doesn't live here.
Yeah.
It hit this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area.
Shit.
You don't pick it? Why we gotta do it?
Nick, would you like to give me some, okay, so obviously she had to have been somewhere between here and here. So if she was like right here-ish, maybe?
Yeah. That
Yeah,
makes
checks.
sense.
We're gonna try it.
Because
I think that's wrong.
Close.
Somewhere around here. Nope. Uh-oh, the judge face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath. That's, I mean,
Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. What?
Okay.
okay, sure.
In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright. Who washes their teeth in the middle of a fucking trial?
The judge, obviously.
Anyway. Cool.
Of course. Oops. What's done is done. For now, I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime.
Okay,
Was
maybe...
she sitting directly in front of him?
Well, no, because then we would have had gunpowder burn, remember?
Yeah.
I wonder if she was right in front of the screen.
Yeah.
Would be.
I don't know. We're gonna try it. Nope, that is also wrong.
She's standing here. Near the screen.
Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
Nah.
That's impossible.
But why?
Because
You of all-
reasons.
You, of all people, should know the answer to this question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. We've been fucking talking about this. However, There's nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Ah! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright! You...
Make Karangi. I'm done brushing my teeth. I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
I assume that it must change something.
Yeah, it should.
I mean, it still doesn't change the fact that her fingerprints are on the knife and the gun.
Yeah.
And she was clearly not the one who was killed.
Yeah.
If it was only the two of them in the room. But we're gonna say it changes everything. Because Nyx had some really weird logic this trial. So,
Yeah.
Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time?
Yeeting. Squatting all the way by the folding screen?
Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job.
It's my paycheck for getting stabbed again.
Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the...
In the bitch? No.
Blast radius of disaster.
you are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
Oh god.
Oh, of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Smarmy smile. Sorry.
Detective! How dare you damage my perfect logic?
How dare you make fun of my
Smarmy.
smarmy smile?
How is that all my fault?
You can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee.
What?
Oh, and rest
Hey,
assured, your
I
punishment will
like
come
my
later.
stubble. No, I don't want that. Punishment? I got whipped like 5 million times today.
Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness.
Shit.
The next witness, it's gotta be Lotta.
Oh, shit.
Lotta hot. Yeah, very well. The court will take 5 minutes recess because I didn't spit after my Anyway, after we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Go play in the ball pit.
We survived. Nick, your logic sucks.
Yeah, no, he
Weird
fucking-
ass case.
This is a weird-ass case, but he went a weird-ass way with it, too.
Mm-hmm.
We are also not arguing anything that is helping us whatsoever.
Yeah.
We're
No.
getting really good on that justified self-defense, and nothing for the not guilty.
Shit.
We're lucky that the judge is stupid.
Yep. Yeah.
So we're gonna end
Okay.
here for tonight. Next stream is Thursday,
normal time, anywhere from 10 to 10:30ish Eastern, 7 to 7:30ish Pacific. And yeah, we will see if we can finish up this trial, see if we don't die.
We
And
gonna whip and we gonna nay nay.
yeah, we will see you guys then. Be safe, wash your hands, wear a mask. If you haven't gotten your flu shot, please get your flu shot. And remember that if you do not have health insurance and you have it through the not ACH, it's Obamacare.
ACA.
ACA, there we go.
Yeah.
The
That
Affordable Care Act.
there
yes.
we go. The Affordable Care Act. Open enrollment is right now, so you need to enroll. Otherwise, yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Good night. Bye.
See you later.